Welcome to the An English Coffee Office. Today is Thursday, February 5, and like every morning, David and Alex are at the coffee machine.
Morning, Alex. Please tell me that machine is actually working today.
Good morning, David. Yes, it is working, but it is taking its sweet time.
Thank goodness. I need a double shot of espresso to kickstart this morning.
Rough start to the day?
You have no idea. Traffic was an absolute nightmare on the highway.
I can imagine. It took me 45 minutes just to get out of the city center.
Exactly. I barely made it in time for my 9 a.m. call.
Well, you are here now. Take a deep breath.
I am trying. Anyway, how is your week going, meeting those deadlines?
It has been hectic, to be honest. We have that big project launch next month.
Right, the migration project. How is the team handling the pressure?
They are doing okay. We just need to touch base with the developers later today.
Good luck with that. Developers can be tricky before a deadline.
Tell me about it. By the way, did you see the tech news this morning?
I saw a few headlines while I was stuck in traffic. Which one?
The one about Apple. They finally announced the Vision Air glasses.
Oh, right. I saw that on The Verge. They released it on February 3, right?
Yes, exactly. It is huge news for the tech world.
Are they finally getting rid of that bulky headset look?
Apparently, yes. The article said they look almost like standard prescription glasses.
That is a game changer. I never bought the old ones because they looked ridiculous.
I agree. These new ones weigh less than 100 grams.
That is incredible. Did they mention the price point?
It is still not cheap. They are starting at $1,500.
Ouch. That is pricey, but better than the $3,500 for the Pro model.
True, but the features sound impressive for productivity.
What can they do? Besides checking emails while walking?
Well, they integrate with your phone to project navigation directly onto the street.
That would be useful for me when I am visiting clients in new cities.
Exactly. And they have a real-time translation feature for face-to-face conversations.
Now that is something I could use for our international accounts.
I thought you might like that. It uses AI to caption what people say instantly.
Science fiction is becoming reality, Alex. I might actually buy a pair.
Just do not wear them during meetings, okay? It looks rude.
I promise nothing. If I can check my fantasy football scores during a boring presentation, I am in.
You are hopeless, David. Focus on your sales targets instead.
Speaking of targets in business, did you catch that article in the New York Times?
Which one? The paper had a lot of economic news yesterday.
The one about the India-UK free trade deal. It was published on February 2.
Oh, yes. I read a deep dive on that. It is finally signed.
It took them long enough. Negotiations were dragging on for years.
True. But the terms look very interesting for the service sector.
That is what caught my eye. They are cutting tariffs on digital services, right?
Exactly. It makes it much easier for UK companies to outsource IT tasks to India.
And vice versa. Indian tech professionals get easier visa access to the UK.
It is a strategic move. The article mentioned it could boost trade by $30 billion by 2030.
That is a massive number. It might affect our supply chain costs too.
I was thinking the same thing. We work with a few vendors in Mumbai.
We should probably bring this up in the quarterly review meeting.
Good point. If we can lower our operational costs, the boss will be happy.
And if the boss is happy, maybe we get better bonuses.
Always thinking about the money, aren't you?
Hey, I am in sales. It is in my job description.
Fair enough. But there was another part of the deal you might like.
Let me guess, the tariffs on Scotch whiskey?
You got it. India is lowering the import tax on British whiskey significantly.
Finally! That is the best economic news I have heard all year.
I knew you would say that. Prioritizing the important things, I see.
Absolutely. Economics is dry without a good drink to celebrate it.
You are impossible. But it is a significant shift in global trade dynamics.
It really is. It shows how markets are trying to diversify away from relying on just one region.
Precisely. It is all about resilience these days.
Speaking of resilience, did you see the news about the Oscars?
The Academy Awards? No, I missed that one. What happened?
The Hollywood Reporter posted an article yesterday, February 4.
Okay, do not keep me in suspense. Did they cancel the ceremony?
No better. They are finally adding a category for Best Stunt Coordination.
Really? Wow, that is actually long overdue.
I know, right? It starts with the 2027 ceremony.
That is fantastic. Stunt performers take so many risks.
Exactly. I mean, think about the action movies we watch.
Those car chases and jumps are incredibly dangerous to set up.
And for years, the actors got the glory while the stunt team got the bruises.
The article probably mentioned the campaign to get this approved.
Yes, apparently big directors have been pushing for this for a decade.
I'm glad they listened. It validates the hard work of the crew.
It makes sense. Makeup and costume design have awards. Why not stunts?
It is about safety too. Recognizing professional coordination promotes better safety standards.
Look at you. Always the project manager, thinking about safety protocols.
It is an occupational hazard. I see risk management everywhere.
Well, I just want to see some cool explosions, get a gold statue.
Typical. But seriously, it is a good move for the industry.
It might make the ceremony longer, though. It is already 4 hours long.
I do not mind. If they show clips of the best stunts, it will be entertaining.
True. Better than listening to long speeches about sound mixing.
Hey, sound mixing is important too. Do not be disrespectful.
I know. I'm just saying, a guy jumping off a motorcycle is more exciting.
I suppose you have a point. It adds some adrenaline to the show.
Anyway, my coffee is finally ready. Look at that crema.
It looks decent. Grab a stirra.
So, what is on your agenda for the rest of the morning?
I have to finish that budget report before lunch.
Sounds thrilling. I have to cold call 10 potential clients.
Rather you than me. I hate cold calling.
It is an art form, Alex. You just need the gift of the gab.
I will stick to my spreadsheets. Thank you very much.
Suit yourself. Oh, are we still on for the team lunch on Friday?
Yes, I think so. We are going to that Italian place on 5th Street.
Perfect. I need some carbs to survive this week.
Just make sure you finish your calls first.
Do not worry. I am feeling motivated now.
Was it the coffee or our conversation?
A bit of both. It is always good to catch up on what is happening in the world.
True. It helps to look outside the office bubble sometimes.
Exactly. Keeps us sharp. Well, I better get moving.
Me too. I can hear my email notifications pinging from here.
Let's go crush it. See you later, Alex.
See you, David. Try not to buy those glasses just yet.
No promises. Catch you later.
Time to get to work. Don't forget to subscribe and practice your English every day. You'll see how it just keeps getting better and better. See you tomorrow. Hope you have a fantastic day.